act, verification, and disgrace brought upon the nation by the workings of a rogue regime that is insensitive to the plight of the Liberian people. While we were unequivocal in our support and commendation of the action taken by the U.S. government, the lukewarm response of suspension taken by President Weir towards the three criminal government officials prompted the need for this platform. As standard bearer of the Unity Party, I call on President Weir to dismiss with immediate effect the sanctioned and disgraced government officials and turn them over for prosecution. The reason I strongly refute the mere suspension announced by President Weir is because it is weak, and it will become another same diabolical tactic of never-ending investigation we have seen by this criminal-infested government for the past 5 years.
Wow.
This time of sweeping things under the carpet by this government is the reason we are asking for stronger action to be taken by the government. The long days of such unresolved criminal acts still under investigation over the past years with no credible result include the following: missing $16 billion, $15 billion Liberian dollars, $40 million US dollars, suspicious marking exercise, mysterious death auditors, secret killings, $16 million US dollar COVID-19 food distribution money, misappropriation and misapplication of $24 million US dollars from the road funds, the gutted NACC's indictment of NEC chairman and the Minister of Agriculture, and the list go on. The latest round of sanctions imposed on the Liberian government officials by the U.S. Treasury Department, why very disturbing and troubling. It's no surprise to the Liberian people who have for over 5 years seen suffering and have become poorer because of the endemic corruption and the predatory nature of the Weir administration. Since President Weir took office, his officials of government have made a campaign of using their power to loot public coffers for their personal benefit at the expense of the people of this country. These sanctions are the latest in an unending list of evidence pointing to how a group of individuals in government hold the country in the stranglehold and created for Liberia a reputation that undermines its standing in the international community and the potential to leverage opportunity at home and abroad for the good of our people. The threat and the potential consequences of these sanctions go beyond the corridors of power in Washington, D.C. A river breaks in the capitals of countries in the sub-region and the world, and undercut the investment climate to more serious people to do business in our country. All of the sanctions imposed by the Office of the Foreign Asset Control is highly selective. However, in view of the latest development and the culture of corruption pervasive in this government, I am demanding swift action from President Weir to at the minimum, terminate the Minister of State, the Solicitor General, and the Managing Director of the National Food Authority. Their continued presence in government at a high level despite the years of public outcry over corruption will only but plunge the country and the people into further worsening economically. In addition, I demand that President Wilson mount an all-comprehensive report to the Liberian people and the international community to address and clean the government of corruption ahead of honoring any invitation from President Joe Biden to attend the forthcoming summit on democracy in the United States. Fellow Liberians, I have addressed the question of corruption in all my public life as one problem among the host of orders that causes the underdevelopment and degradation. I have said in the past, and I am saying it again, that corruption is a poison that destroys everything it touches, including the nation. I'm almost on record to say that Liberia is not a poor country, but the perennial problem facing this country is mainly triggered by the lack of a sound and honest leadership. This is why I ran for presidency of our beloved country in 2017, and I will contest again in 2023. On the record of integrity and honesty, because my concern remains the ensuring of a better image of Liberia that will stop the consideration of bad government and propel the country on the path of change and sustainable development for the good and betterment of the Liberian people. We must rise up and seize the moment. We should not give these rascals more years of anger, stealing, and public mismanagement. We should issue Mr. George Weah and his gang of thieves red cards in 2023 and make them accountable for the bad government and the evil done against the state of the Liberian. Over the next few days, I will hold wide and intense political consultation with my allies and our leaders of the opposition community to discuss the possible needed political action against rampant and continual corruption. In closing, our fellow Liberians, another major concern is the continued printing of Liberian dollar banknotes by the government that is not reported to the public, including information disbursement in order to provide proper accountability. The question is, why is this government printing so much money, especially on the eve of the pending presidential election in 14 months? If the intent of the government is to use these uncounted for money to bribe you as Liberian voters to keep them in power, let me first say to you, take the money and eat it. That money is yours. That money truly belongs to you. Eat it and vote your conscience. They are not doing you any favor because the money is yours. But there is one thing you must always remember to do. Vote them out of office. Vote them out of power. Vote them out! And as I always say, in everything we do, we should always think like Liberia, love like Liberia, and give it under. Thank
Liberia and political leader Joseph Boakai there. you very much.
Liberians and
Thank you very much.
today.
I don't like the reception you gave our standard bearer after this powerful
U.S. sanction.
Can I hear another round?
Prosecution on them, dismissal, and